Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. So picking up from where I left off, the first point of my romantic injustice 101, you know, paper, we'll say, is that females are not judging males by the content of the character with a scale of universal, pinpointed moral precision. They simply play the game in their respective cultures instead of keeping it real. Keeping it real, true, real fair, real just, real righteous, what have you, real mature. Point number 2, in every nation you see that there is no established moral order. Just pure evil corporate partnerships running things. At times corporations give to charity, but they were and are instrumental in creating poverty and various problems in the first place. It's like, shoot somebody with a shotgun and throw them a Band-Aid and say, hey, you're a very charitable person, right? It's retarded. So we see the failure there, and it's pretty straightforward. So when people aren't judging by the content of the character, and there's no established moral order, there's romantic injustice everywhere that you see. Point number 3. If one was to be honest with themselves as they study eugenics, they would know that they must obey the principles of morality through me, the last truly moral person ever possible, in order to be decent. Okay, so what is eugenics? Eugenics is the study, as the guy who coined the term, Francis Galton, a Freemason, getting all kinds of awards, science departments, Royal Scientific Lodge of England, or something, like all kinds of rewards and titles and silly groups he's a part of. He said eugenics is the study of the agencies under social control that improve or impair racial qualities. Almost an exact quote. That's what he said. Look it up. That improve or impair racial qualities. The University of Michigan was one of the groups that presented that quote on the internet when you Google it. That improve or impair racial qualities. So if you know that there's agencies under social control, institutions, entities, groups, magazines, publications, propaganda units that are trying to improve the white and the Jewish and the governing class racial qualities, to make their arguments of racial supremacy and to make their propaganda white America arguments and what have you, and you know that they're trying to impair other qualities, well, first of all, you can say that all martial art challenges after my flesh dies are done. Because it's clear that I'm the top martial artist ever when you study it carefully. Okay, and you look at the wordplay, Kuro Obi, black belt, is pointing to me and pointing my line. Like you might point to a cheetah as the fastest land animal. You might point to a falcon as the fastest animal, period. The wordplay points to me. It's that definitive. But on top of that, okay, they're sabotaging people. They're sabotaging people for racial supremacy, and martial arts are about building character. They're not about using it to sabotage all kinds of people disproportionately on the left, to argue racial supremacy because whites are disproportionately on the right. It's not